All right, what's going on, everyone? Today we have the 9070 XT and we have got it paired with the 9700X, and we're going to run through Dying Like the Beast on 4K to see what we can expect right here on low settings with no upscaling. As you can see, we are on 49 FPS and our PCL is right around 73 milliseconds. Once we have that frame gen enabled, that should start working. This is the first time I've tried the AMD flavor, so once we get to that point, hopefully that will switch over and start reporting accurately. But yeah, right here we've just got 46, 45 FPS, so we're just going to have to go up on our upscaling from native to quality. I'm going to go in here and just do that real quick for you guys, and it does make a huge difference. Let's go the other way. There we go. All right, so quality, and we're going to jump back into it. So that gives us a nice boost of almost double, and our PCL is now at 46 milliseconds, which is way better. And yeah, let me go ahead and jump over this. Go ahead and take these dudes out. And let's keep on rolling. So 79, let's see, 80 FPS here. So yeah, we are looking good. Let's go ahead and get this blown up. There we go. Get this dude off of me. I've got a mod running so that I don't die during this test. So if you see anything that looks out of whack, that's what's going on. All right, so there we go. All right, he's on fire. Good deal. Let's go ahead and shoot him in the ass. Let's go there. All right, so cool. All right, so 75 FPS here. So let's just see what we can expect if we go up in our upscaling a little bit more to maybe balanced and then performance, just to see what it looks like with low settings enabled before we continue to go up, because this game really wants you to upscale. I've noticed once you go to a new setting, it automatically applies some degree of upscaling, which is not, I'm not a fan of that really. I like to be able to control it more granularly than that. But yeah, he's going to blow up. There we go. Let's go this way. All right, yes, there he goes. All right, so 93 FPS, so it does look really good. FSR 4 is a game changer. It looks really, really sharp, really nice. Rivals DLSS, I'll kind of put them in the same performance category now. They look really good, both of them. So no more, DLSS looks better kind of stuff. I mean, FSR 4 absolutely looks fantastic. So very, very impressed with how this looks. Nice and sharp, everything's clean, doesn't even look like you're upscaling much at all. So let's just jump over and go to that next level. Let's see what performance gives us. I'm just going to run through it and just kind of give you guys numbers that you came to see right in the dome. There we go. Come on. Oh my god, let's go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Anyway, all right, so 99, about 100 FPS here with performance upscaling on low. Let's just jump over into it and see what we can expect if we go up to that next level. And as you can see, whenever I click this over from low quality to medium, it automatically applies a bunch of upscaling and doesn't even use FSR. It's really, I hate it. All right, so yeah, let's just go back over to native. So this is native with medium quality, and we're gonna drop back down around 50 FPS here. And let's see, let's go and firebomb them. Come on. There we go, there we go. I'm just gonna get over, oh my god, come on. Get away, get away, get away. All right, I'm just gonna keep running. I'm tired of dealing with them, folks. They're everywhere in this game. There's like so many enemies. It's almost impossible to do a test without doing a mod. All right, so yeah, we are at 45 FPS here. So let's just keep on rolling and see what we can expect by going up a little bit on our upscaling, as in upscale from native to quality. All right, so that gives us 73 FPS here. So again, looks really good. We're not gonna probably keep running through every little thing, but yeah, we're gonna have a pretty good time here. So I really wanted to get to the ray tracing portion, because that's honestly the most exciting part of this update is the ray tracing that has been introduced. So we're just gonna keep on rolling. Oh my god, there we go. Oh, that's great. There we go. Come on. All right, let's keep on rolling here. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear this out. It's hard to talk and play at the same time. All right, so there we go. Let's go on to the very next level, see what we can expect. I see a dude jumping down from the ceiling up there, so that's wonderful. All right, yeah, let's go over here and go to that balance. So this will be balanced on medium. And again, everything looks, kind of exactly the same, except just a little bit. God, that honestly kind of scared me. Jesus. Oh, man, this game is, yeah, I'm playing this at night. It's very jumpy. All right, so let's just keep on rolling. Dome him. Dome him. Let's dome him. Come on, that was a dome. There we go. All right, let's keep rolling. Jesus, everywhere I go. All right, so about 88 FPS here. So PCL's looking really good. You know, I haven't mentioned it because honestly, it's been pretty fine. If you've got any sort of upscaling on, it works out pretty great. So yeah, I'm just going to keep rolling through here and go on to the variant. Come on, get off of me. These dudes are just everywhere. I mean, this game is just soaked with enemies. They're all over the freaking place. Let's just keep going. God. All right, so that's 83, 81 FPS, so looking really good here. Let's jump over, keep on going, and let's see what we can expect by going down to a performance setting here. Again, this is just medium with performance, and that gives you 97 FPS, so we're still looking really good. You know, I mean, I'm just kind of working my way through it to give everybody everything and trying to put like a little bit of a scientific method to it all. By controlling all the different upscaling and whatnot instead of just using exactly what it gives you, because everybody plays a little bit differently. So yeah, our PCL is at 39 milliseconds though, and 93, 96 FPS here. So let's just keep going on through it and see when we kind of start to really need upscaling. Right now we're not exactly requiring it. Let's go back to FSR and go to that native. I mean, we require it. We don't require anything beyond, you know, quality is kind of what I meant to say. We do need at least quality because we're in the 40s here, and this game is pretty fast-paced. I would hate to play the whole thing at 40. It's just kind of I can definitely see the little bit of sluggish pacing, but our PCL is at 86 milliseconds. That is definitely pretty high even for a controller. I like to be around 50 to 80 as kind of the range that I like to shoot for. And the more and more I play on a controller, the more and more I realize that about 80 is my tolerance. But, you know, everybody's a little bit different. So I'm just going to keep on rolling through here. Let's just go on up to that next level of quality. I'm sure it will give us a perfectly good frame rate on quality, so let's just keep on going. So yeah, that brings us up to 79, 77. Now this is the oldest high quality, the old high quality. There is the next level, of course, that they have added with this update, which gives you that ray tracing, and that's more what people are probably interested in on this card, is to see how it performs with that ray tracing enabled. So we're going to do that here soon after I walk through some of these other additional settings here, because I just kind of want to see how the whole thing performs. All right, so yeah, let's see where we're at here. So that was let's see, that was quality. Let's go over to balanced and let's see what that does. All right, so that gives us about the same, really. I mean, nothing too different here. I am on a little bit harder to run area because I'm overlooking this, you know, big city area here with a lot of buildings and stuff like that. So as I come down through here, it might pick up a little bit. Not too sure how this game performs enough to comment on it prematurely, but it looks like it actually drops down once you come into this area. So I was probably loading in things with lower assets in the background. Oh my God, get off of me. Jesus. They are just like very dramatic in this game. All right, so yeah, we are looking like 75 FPS over here. I'm just going to keep on rolling through here, see what we can expect in this city. Seems like we have a little bit of a swing. God, get off of me. Jesus. All right, 80 FPS down here, so a little bit better. You know, still perfectly playable, feels really good. So let's jump over and go to that next level before we hit up the ray tracing. All right, let's just see what balance or performance looks like. That was balanced. So this would be performance with just that high quality setting, and we are looking pretty good. 94, 84, it's about a 10 FPS swing here. Go ahead and bring Bubba down. All right, so yeah, we are at 87 through this grass. I'm gonna come over here, get close to this water. Once we enter the ray tracing portion, it'll be good to have some reflections to show. All right, so let's see what all's around us here. Let's get rid of that guy. Come on, there we go. God, here we go, more with her boob out. All right, so yeah, here we go. So let's roll into it. All right, so we're going to go up to ultra quality, which this introduces the ray tracing. So we're going to leave it on native. It will likely tank our performance. I just want to prepare everyone when we jump into it. Yeah, this is delaying a little bit. Normally it's a little bit faster. It's building all those shaders for ray tracing. So let's give it a minute and we'll see what all we can expect here. It crashed, great. All right, so here we are on on 4K, no upscaling. So we are looking quite rough, of course, but everything looks like it's stable enough at least, so that's a good sign. PCL is 167 milliseconds, so we're definitely going to do some upscaling. So let's jump over into it and do that now. I'm going to jump over and just kick over the next setting, which would be quality. Notice we do not have any frame generation on right now. Whenever we do use frame generation, it is going to unfortunately get rid of our PCL, and that's just a nature of how AMD responds to the PCL monitor that I have by NVIDIA. It does work until you get to that, but once we turn on the PCL, once we get rid of the PCL by turning on frame gen, we'll be able to have a pretty good number that we'll know where we're at. All right, but you're at 99 milliseconds here. That's far too high, even for a controller. Let's just keep running through here. I do not feel like dealing with these people. So 35 FPS. So we're going to have to probably go all the way up to performance just to get something we can frame generate from. I'm going to kick it over to balanced just to get you guys a number. All right, so yeah, that gives us 33 FPS, 31 in this area. Still not wonderful at all. It almost didn't even seem like it did anything. Let me double check that. Let's see. Let's go into video. Yeah, we are on balance. So let's just skip on right past balance and go straight to performance. And let's see what that does. So that gives us 39, 40 FPS. It seems to me like the upscaling is not looking like it's working. There's something going on for sure here, because it should be going a little bit higher than 40 FPS. Hopefully that's true, and hopefully we're not just seeing the limitations of this card. Let's go over to the very next level, though. I'm just going to, out of curiosity, let's go back to native and see if that changes things. Yeah, that definitely changes things. All right, so that's 14 FPS here on native, 15 in this area. So maybe we are seeing the actual limit to the card is 40 FPS on 4K. With no upscaling. I mean, this is basically a slideshow. You can't play it like this. I just wanted to verify that upscaling was doing something. Let's jump over into it and override this back to that performance. So we're gonna go back to performance and give it a go again. All right, let's go ahead and hit apply on that. And that smooths. Okay, yeah, we're up in close to 50 now. This is more what I was hoping for. With a PCL of, come on, get off of me, get off of me. Yeah, PCL is still pretty high. It's still around 99 milliseconds, and that is reflective of just kind of the limitations here on ray tracing. So I'm going to kick on the frame generation. Now we're going to lose PCL, unfortunately, and the frame gen lag calculator by AMD also doesn't work. It's very finicky. So we're just going to see what that can do for us. All right, so I'm going to kick it over to FSR. This is a 2X frame gen, and see what that does. All right, so that gets us up to, let's see, that gets us up to 90 FPS here with a quality, or with a performance upscale. So this is what you're going to have to do to play this game with any sort of decent performance. As you can see, though, it is very fluid. I'm on a controller. Now, I can't give you the PCL right now. The frame gen lag is obviously not working, but I can tell you that it feels really good. I'm on a controller. I'm going to flip it over to mouse and keyboard. Get off of me, please. Thank you. And go from there just to kind of give you, oh, yeah, this is no big deal. This feels actually really nice. I don't think you're going to have any sort of issues with this title as long as you're willing to use that frame generation and that performance upscaling. So this one has been an absolute doozy to get through. I've had to restart and do so many things without any real knowledge of the situation, looking over dozens of different articles to figure out what's going on with all the crashing, but I finally figured it out. What worked for me was forcing it to DirectX 12, and you can do that in the settings pretty easily, or use it if you're on Steam. You can do it as a boot command. And you can look that up. It's pretty easy to do. So anyway, this has been Dying Light, the Beast, 9070 XT on 4K resolution. So I hope everyone got something out of this. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. If you're not new, thanks for coming back as a repeat offender. I really appreciate it. And we will see you all in the very next video. Peace.